Now, of course, another thing that we felt we needed to improve upon is AI and the enemy responses to what you're doing. With Killzone Liberation, we already showed that that the AI is capable of flanking you and is aware of their surroundings. They know what is destructible. They are able to fire through it, and they're also able to target destructible objects or even damage-inflicting objects that are near the player, such as this little barrel, which is a lot of fun because you can shoot it, and based on where the gas starts emitting, it'll get a physics impulse and either do very good things for you or very bad things if you can see it flying towards you. So we had to really look at the AI, and for Killzone 2 we basically overhauled our AI system to make it compatible with the huge amount of physics objects that's flying around in the world, with lots of destructibility that's going on in the world. And of course you're fighting in larger groups now, so they have to be aware of each other, have to be aware of the opposing force, and adjust their behavior accordingly. What you can see now is on screen is what we call the Heavy. The Heavy is a mini boss. This is also something that we introduced in Killzone Liberation, the whole concept of boss fights. This adds to the variety of the game. It requires different tactics to play with these guys. The Heavy in particular is very well armored at the front. He's got a big chain gun, and if you're behind cover and he can't get to you with his chain gun, he can actually fire a grenade. You can see a little smoke trail coming towards you, and you hear the beeping of impending death if you don't get out of the way soon enough. This enemy needs a special tactic. He's vulnerable at his back, which means you either have to flank him or have your buddies flank him. But what we can also do is use our hit response system to trigger him to turn around. There's the impending beep, there we go. If you shoot at his head, you momentarily disorientate him, and he actually turns around and exposes his back to you, and you can then take him out. So that's where we start using these systems to integrate them into gameplay as well, and make the player more aware of what he's doing and give him different options to take down these enemies. This is just a broad overview of what we're doing in this game. One other thing maybe to point out is if you look up into the sky, there's lots of lightning going on. Thijs is being shot right now. There's lots of lightning going on. Weather will play an important part in Killzone 2. The Helghan planet is a very hostile environment. The Helghast have adjusted to that environment, not only by their breathing apparatus and the goggles, but they've also harnessed some of the planet's powers. And in this case, it's the weather, it's the electricity in the air that they're able to capture the lightning strikes and fire it back up into the air. And that's basically what the arc weapon, the big thing that shot the intruder out of the sky, what that is doing. It is collecting the electricity and firing it back up into the sky. Weather will play a bigger part in Killzone 2. I won't go into a lot of the other details just now, but lightning is something that, in particular in this level, we paid a lot of attention to make sure that it behaves as lightning should. Of course, it is a science fiction game. It's taking place on a different planet, but we still want it to be grounded in reality, which means that everything has to be believable and be understandable how it works. So if we're displaying something like lightning, it has to work like lightning. So if it strikes something that's metal, you can see sparks flying, and it transfers to other metal parts. It's those kind of things that we really want to nail, and that's where a lot of our work has gone into.